Hi guys, welcome to today's Battle of the Foundation. Well, today I'm trying out the BeautyBlender Bounce Foundation. So, if you want to see my thoughts on this, you are in the right place. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please just take a moment, hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So again, if you want to see how the BeautyBlender Bounce Foundation worked for me, just keep watching. Alright guys, in today's Battle of the Foundation, I am going to be trying out the new BeautyBlender Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. That's another mouthful. So this comes in 32 shades. You get 1 fluid ounce and it costs $40. So let's talk about what they say this does and how to use it. This is supposed to be a weightless liquid whip foundation with multi-dimensional velveteen matte finish that wears for up to 24 hours. It's full coverage, has a matte finish, and it is good for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. What else you need to know? Developed with an exclusive high-speed hyper whip process, this silky smooth formula is whisked into a light as air texture for unparalleled blendability. I can't talk today. This full coverage velveteen matte foundation addresses not just tone but also skin texture, so your complexion looks smooth and even. So let's see how this works. How to use it. They say hold the bottle at a 45-degree angle and dispense foundation into the reservoir to create a surface for mixing. So this is where it pumps out of, right there at the front. And then on the back, you'll see there's a lock here that you slide, and then this is your pump. So the idea is you pump it out, you take your beauty blender. I did have a brand new beauty blender, so I broke that out and got it damp, and then you just take it and put it on. Normally I would do half my face with a brush and the other half with a sponge, but since this is meant to go with beauty blender, I thought I would go ahead and use the beauty blender. Hopefully I got the right color. I had a really hard time when I was in Sephora the other day trying to figure it out, but I got 1.6, so we will see. So let's pump this out. I locked it. It doesn't squirt across the room. There it is. Oh. Yeah, I like how they have it kind of built in, so that's pretty cool. So as always, I have gone in and I moisturize, and I have some all my serums on, my sunscreen, and my under eye color correcting. So let's go in. Ooh, I didn't have too bad on the shade. I feel like this kind of dried out a little bit already. Yeah, I'm going to switch to my Sonia Kashuk one because it's a lot wetter now. Okay, really is soaking up a lot of the product too. I've already just had to pump out more. Wow, what a nice coverage though. I wouldn't say it's full coverage with one coat. You know what? I might try sponge for my brush. Hold on, where do I got this thing? I have my broken Y6, so let's try that. I taped it together for now. I was washing it and the handle came right off. Alright guys, I am on my 2, 4, 6 pump product now. Definitely has that whipped feel to it. So I wouldn't call this exactly lightweight because I can feel it on my skin. Let's take a quick peek-see here and see which side looks a little better. Okay, the brush definitely gave it a lot better coverage, but I'm seeing some brush strokes, so let's tap those out with the sponge. It's got a beautiful finish. Add a little bit more on this side to some areas that need a little more coverage. What I don't like is the amount of product I'm having to use. I'm going to have to pump a little bit more out because I haven't even gone down my neck yet. My arm's already getting tired. Okay, 8 pumps of foundation later. This is what we are looking like. Let me turn the lights down on my ring light a little bit and let you see how it's looking close up. All right, I have got you zoomed in. So this is the side I started out with the sponge. And this is the side I started out with the brush. And as you can see, I had to go back over the whole face with the brush and then the sponge to kind of tap things out. Personally, I think it's not looking very matte to me. I see quite a bit of a shine on my face, and I did not use any type of a primer that would give me any shine or any products like that. So I don't. This is really tacky. I'm going to let this set for a few minutes and see if it does dry down, and then I will be right back. All right, this has been about 5 minutes, and I will tell you it's still pretty tacky. This is not going to dry down, so definitely something you're going to want to powder. Let me go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and all my makeup is completed. I've gone ahead and used my setting spray and everything. So let's talk about this foundation. First, I'm going to talk about how it looks. I think it looks beautiful. It is doing some creasing along here, which is normal. It's maybe a little bit more creasing than normal. It's looking pretty bad right in these corners where I'm getting all those deeper wrinkles. I have a nice little crease, which normally does not show up, so I don't know if that just decided to really exaggerate itself with this foundation or just pop it on its own and be worse overnight. I don't know. And then it's also showing forehead wrinkles, which don't normally show for me. Now, I did not use a pore filling primer for this because I was testing out a new primer. And I do indeed see my pores. So I think next time I will definitely use a pore filling primer and see if that helps it out. I got the right color. I think it's a great color match. I love the concept of being able to pump it out and use this as your little tray, mixing tray. What I don't like is I've been trying to clean this, and I'm going to zoom in here and look how the foundation is just kind of caked around the nozzle. You can't get that out of there. So I don't feel that's sanitary to have that open, because your other foundations, you get a cap you can put on it. I'm afraid that's going to end up drying out, and then when you pump down, the foundation's going to be stuck in there. So I've been trying with, here, I'll try a Q-tip or something. See if that gets it cleaned in there. I mean, I know you can lock it. It just seems like at some point it's going to get caked up with foundation right in that little spot below the nozzle.
and it's just going to be a mess. So we'll have to see. You just have to wash it really well, I guess. I don't know. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. But I do like the foundation. Again, I'm going to try it next time with a pore filling primer and see if that helps it out. And what I'll do is I'll leave a comment down in the description box below, let you know how this wore throughout the day. I unfortunately don't have a setup in my house where it's easy for me to just get my camera and sit down in front of it. I have to get everything out, set it all up, and then put it away. So once I'm done filming, I have to put everything away so we still have use of our office because my husband does work from home a lot. So I will leave something down in the description box and let you know my thoughts on this. Now, if you want to see how I got the whole look and all the makeup that I'm using, make sure you subscribe because on Thursday I will be doing a Get Ready With Me. I'm going to be using 19 of my products that I got from my haul. So you'll be able to see all of those in that video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, hey, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, anything like that down below. And until next time, I love you guys, and bye-bye.